Imagine watching your favorite WWE superstar every week. Their entrance music, their moves, their style, and then suddenly they disappear. No goodbye, no update, nothing. It feels strange, right? Today, we are going to talk about 30 WWE superstars who completely vanished from the spotlight. Many fans still wonder where they went, what happened to their careers, and why they suddenly stopped appearing. Make sure you watch this video till the very end, because some of the names on this list will shock you, especially the ones you never expected to disappear. Let's begin. Superstar on the list is Ryback. Once pushed as the next big powerhouse, Ryback had huge momentum with the "Feed Me More" chants. Fans thought he would become a world champion one day. But backstage problems, contract issues, and disagreements with management caused him to slowly fade away until he left completely. After leaving, he started his own business and focused on personal goals, but his wrestling presence vanished almost overnight. Next is Alex Riley. He had a strong start in WWE as The Miz's partner and later built a good following on his own. But injuries, lack of direction, and backstage stories led to his disappearance. He tried returning as a commentator and then as a wrestler again, but nothing clicked, and he quietly faded from WWE screens. Another superstar who vanished is Bo Dallas. He once held the NXT Championship and even had a short push on the main roster. Fans loved his funny Believe character, but after some losses and no real direction, he stopped appearing. It later came out that he stepped away from wrestling for personal reasons and to focus on business projects. Darren Young had talent and charisma, and he was even part of a tag team that became very popular. After he got injured, WWE never brought him back to the spotlight. Even after he healed, they had no plans for him, and he quietly disappeared before being released. Kurt Hawkins is another name fans were surprised to see vanish. He was known for his long losing streak and funny segments, but after a short run and a tag team title win, he disappeared again once WWE made roster changes. He now works on smaller wrestling shows, but he is no longer visible to mainstream fans. Epico and Primo, known as the Colognes, also vanished slowly. They were talented and had a unique style, but WWE stopped using them, and they faded into the background for years until they quietly exited the company. Cara had a huge hype when he entered WWE with a mask and a cool high-flying style. But injuries, character changes, and timing issues made him lose momentum. After requesting his release, he disappeared from WWE and moved on to wrestling in smaller promotions. Eric Rowan was part of legendary teams and storylines. Fans loved his mysterious character, but after his final run with the giant spider cage storyline, he vanished from TV and was later released during budget cuts. Lio Rush was one of the fastest and most entertaining performers, but after issues backstage and personal struggles, he left WWE. He returned briefly but again stepped away from wrestling, leaving fans confused about his future. No Way Jose had an energetic entrance that fans enjoyed, but his character was not taken seriously by WWE. After a long time of doing nothing important on TV, he disappeared during roster changes and has rarely been seen since. Kalisto was a bright, talented high flyer and even won titles. But after the Lucha House Party storyline ended, WWE had no direction for him. He slowly vanished from TV before being released. Lars Sullivan had a powerful look and was being pushed as a monster, but personal issues, injuries, and controversies caused him to vanish completely. WWE later confirmed he would not return. Jack Swagger, also known as Jake Hager, was a former world champion, but WWE eventually stopped using him, and he began disappearing from TV. He later moved to MMA and AEW, but WWE fans still remember how suddenly he vanished from their screens. Summer Rae had potential both as a manager and a wrestler, but after some injuries and creative changes, she disappeared without any major explanation. WWE simply stopped featuring her. Alicia Fox was one of the longest-serving WWE women's wrestlers. But after personal issues and inconsistent bookings, she slowly vanished until WWE quietly moved her away from television. Enzo Amore was once one of the most popular mic talkers, but controversies outside the ring led to his sudden disappearance. WWE removed him quickly, and he never returned to the spotlight. Big Cass, Enzo's former partner, also vanished soon after. Personal struggles, injuries, and backstage incidents pushed him out of WWE. He later recovered and returned to wrestling elsewhere, but his big WWE spotlight was gone. Tyson Kidd had one of the saddest disappearances. After a severe neck injury in a match, he was forced to retire suddenly. Fans were shocked because he was at the peak of his career. He disappeared from wrestling rings forever but later worked behind the scenes. Damien Sandow became a fan favorite with his comedy and creative style. Fans believed he would become a champion, but WWE never used him properly. After losing momentum, he vanished completely and left the company. Heath Slater was known for his funny lines and moments. He had a long career but rarely got serious storylines. After many years, WWE released him, and he slowly disappeared from mainstream wrestling. Mason Ryan looked like a big future star, but WWE never used him well. After a short push, he vanished from TV and later left wrestling to work in fitness. Cameron from the Funkadactyls disappeared after her tag partner Naomi became a bigger star. WWE simply stopped booking Cameron, and she faded away from TV. Fandango had a huge debut and even beat Chris Jericho. But after that, WWE did not give him strong storylines. He stayed on the roster for years but rarely appeared, eventually disappearing completely. Zack Ryder, who had huge fan support, vanished after WWE stopped pushing him. Even after a tag title win, he was barely used. He eventually left the company and built a strong independent career. JTG, from Crime Time, stayed in WWE for years without appearing on TV. Fans joked that he was invisible in the company. He finally left after being unused for a long time. Eva Marie had fame but limited wrestling ability. After several attempts to push her on TV, she disappeared again and again until she finally left WWE. Hunico, who once played the second Sin Cara, vanished when WWE ended the character. He stayed backstage but almost never appeared on TV. Adam Rose had a fun gimmick that began strong, but after controversies and changes to his character, he vanished from WWE and quietly left. Finally, Neville, later known as Pac, was one of the most athletic stars WWE ever had. But after creative disagreements and being unhappy with his booking, he walked out and disappeared from WWE programming. Fans were shocked because he was at the top of the cruiserweight division. He moved on to other wrestling promotions but disappeared from WWE forever. These 30 superstars remind us that fame in wrestling can vanish in seconds. One moment the spotlight is bright and the next moment everything changes. Some left because of injuries, some because of personal reasons, and others